welcome to ARL TV. I'm Alex Simpson. I'm joined by Lee Thompson for this special review of our day out at Base Performance Simulators in Banbury. The event was kindly put on by our sponsors Leo Bodner and simsteering.com. Lee, pretty fantastic day we had at Banbury. Way back in October it was now.
Yeah, Alex, it was really a great day, wasn't it? So a little while ago now, we're into January 2014 now, but it was such fun. You can see here we're in the single-seater simulator. This simulator is used for a variety of race series, up to and including GP2, and contained within the heart of this simulator is the Leo Bodner Sim steering wheel, exactly the same product that we reviewed a little while ago now, back in the summer. Check out our videos from those on our YouTube channel, and that sim steering wheel was designed purely for professional use in simulators such as this one. It's in simulators around the world, and in the last couple of years they've beginning to release it as a consumer option as well. But it's exactly the same product, and it's just going to create the real life forces that you're going to see in a single seater car or a GT car as well. Right, we'll finish watching Alex's lap here, and then we'll come back with more of our thoughts.
Watching that back remind me what a great day it was, and just how immersive the simulators was. I mean, just little technical specs. It's a 5-meter wraparound screen. You sat in a monocoque that just being in that driving position just makes everything seem so much more natural. The equipment that they've got in there just felt beautiful. The brakes were so hard to push, and you had to drive the car just properly. Everything felt so natural. The wheel as well, really heavy. Had to manhandle the car around, but it took it, every little bit of it you did, and yeah, it's such a great experience. And like I say, I want to go back.
Yeah, it really made our rigs at home look pathetic in comparison after being in this professional simulator. I mean, you said about the brake pedal there. Just give people at home an idea. I mean, to replicate the real forces that they apply in a real GP2 car, it's 100 kilograms of force that you have to put through the pedals, which is just insane. And the pedals that they use are in-house custom-built pedals made by Base Performance, and that complements the Leo Bodner Sim steering system, which again has to be able to replicate the real-life forces that a single-seater driver would experience. And there's really not anything else in the market that a consumer like yourself or me could actually go out and get. Sim steering was the only system really that is able to produce those sort of forces and give that sort of feedback. Here we can see the Base Performance's own wheel face, a custom one that they've designed in-house as well, and they also had the GP2 wheel available, which is the same wheel that again you can purchase on the Sim steering website from Leo Bodner as well.
We said if you wanted to get something that was sort of, what would you say, corporate level GP2 simulator grade equipment, then the Leo wheel would do the job perfectly.
It was interesting actually examining the shifters that Base Performance use. See some close-ups of it now. The feeling that you had in the shifters was actually just from magnets, and magnets like those are used on quite a few race shifters. So yeah, you mentioned the GT simulator that they had as well there, Alex, and that was really impressive to walk into that room and to see the front half basically of an Aston Martin race car. the guys at Base Performance were telling us it was a real Aston Martin race car. It was one that was wrecked presumably, and they cut in half and made into a simulator. Again, great experience. It arguably, I don't know about you, Alex, but it felt more immersive in that cockpit, because from in car you couldn't see anything other than the screen basically.
Yeah, no, I agree. That was just purely, well, that was just amazing. The immersion on that, it really did feel like you were in the real world. Just, you know, minus the motion. You know, and just to quickly touch on the motion, we did ask them why they didn't have it, and that's purely because, you know, they've tried pretty much every motion simulator out there, right up to a £250,000 bit of kit. You know, and it just doesn't cut it. You know, it just gives you the wrong feeling, the wrong feedback. So they prefer to stick motionless. But I have to say, you just didn't need it in that Aston. It was amazing. I absolutely loved that. I'm not a GT fan, but yeah, that kind of made me want to get back into GT racing.
It was interesting as well. So again, with the equipment inside, again they had their own custom pedals. These ones were hydraulic pedals in the GT car, and we actually saw a honking great brake disc that they'd connected to that to try and give it as much feeling as possible. And again, the same steering wheel system, so again from Leo Bodner, simsteering.com, but it felt completely different. So just the software changes, as far as we know, really transformed the type of feedback that you got between the single-seater car and the GT car. I mean, Michael was telling us that the real car would have power steering and this sort of stuff, so it really was a lot smoother, a lot less violent, but still gave you just sensational feedback. So big thanks to Base Performance. Michael very kindly looked after us all afternoon, and in fact stayed way beyond working hours to let us have a quick play in the GT car as well. And big thanks to Leo Bodner for organising the trip for us and giving us the opportunity to try out and give our opinions on on their sim steering wheel in a professional grade simulator. It really was something that I suspect we're not really going to get an opportunity to have again, Alex.
No, yeah, just to echo that, yeah, a big thank you to everyone for sorting this day out, Michael for staying so long, and like I said, John for arranging it. It was a fantastic experience.
Okay then guys, so look out for future ARL TV product videos. Check out our existing 3-part video from Leo Bodner visit that we had back in the summer. Hopefully we're going to have another one of those fairly soon. We hoping to be able to do another review of their fully finished F1 wheel, and also their SLI F1 device that they released fairly recently as well. So hopefully we should be back fairly soon.